Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode number 12 of the Going Alcohol Free podcast. Hi, I'm Lise. I'm your host. I'm glad that you're here. This is day 12 of dry January. How's it going? It's Friday, and we have the weekend ahead of us. And that's why we're going to talk about how to get through the weekend without drinking. I know that you all did great last weekend, and today we're going to talk about staying strong through this weekend. And if you are doing a dryish January, don't worry, I've got you too. Dryish January means that you are drinking mindfully throughout the month of January. So maybe you're cutting back a little bit. So I've got some things for both sides here. And then I've added another new segment called What I'm Loving Now. And I also added a segment this week, because remember, this podcast is brand new. It's less than 2 weeks old. And I added another segment where I share my daily oracle card with you all to help you all tap into your intuition. Because remember, we are starting to cultivate our intuition because it will never steer us wrong. And that's why I wanted to just share my oracle card with you all and the message that I'm receiving, because I love to journal on it, and share it with you all so that you can do the same if you want to. And the messages are always lovely, very positive and uplifting messages. So I think it's a good way to end each episode. Unless you guys tell me that you don't like it, and then I will stop doing it. But so far, no feedback one way or the other. So, you can always leave me a comment and let me know what you think about it. All right. So I have my notes in front of me. I'm just going to go through these really quick. But first, I want to start with a viewer comment. Tom says, "Great post, Lise." This is on yesterday's video. "Now that you are 3 days in, I recommend the Master Cleanse." So if you all have been listening or not listening, the last 2 days, I have given an update on a 3-day water fast that I've been doing. And yesterday was day 3. Anyway, today I broke my fast. So I'm going to share about that in the What I'm Loving segment. So stick around for that. And he said, "Once I tried this 10-day master cleanser, see the book." He says, "Once I started that, I never felt better. But the first 3 days were the most difficult." Because I was talking about yesterday how it was really difficult for me to do the podcast. And my brain was kind of, if you listen to it, you'll hear what I said about it. So I'm going to give you an update on that. But let's talk about how to get through this weekend. All right, remember, I've got a couple of things for you. Number one, I want you to remember that drinking or not drinking is simply a decision that we make. That's it. We wake up every morning, and what I want you to do is decide whether or not you're going to drink or not drink. It's a simple decision. And in episode 1, I had us set our daily intention, and it simply is, I am alcohol free today. I am alcohol free today. I can do this. I will do this. It is worth it to me to see the benefits. So your conscious brain, your mindful brain is taking over your unconscious brain, because our unconscious brain or subconscious is the pilot, really. I mean, it's the autopilot, but it's in charge. So we are taking control, and we are setting ourselves up for success by setting our daily intention. So I want you to remember, tomorrow when you wake up, Saturday and Sunday, please set your daily intention. I am alcohol free today. And then you have no more decisions to make throughout the rest of the day. You're done. It's that simple. You can do this. I know that you can. It's so worth it. Remember, once you've set your daily intention, I want you to think about your deep why. Why are you doing this? Again, this was episode 1, setting us up for success. So we all came to do dry January for different reasons. However, if I kind of put it all into one bucket, most of us would say that we want to be happier and healthier. But not only are you going to be happier and healthier, you also are going to see this spill over into your relationships, into your money, into your professional life. You're going to see the benefits spill over. I call it the halo effect into all these different areas of your life. So not only are you going to be happier and healthier, but you're going to see improvements in all these other areas. And in another area, like your love life as well. And I said relationships, but family, friends, and love life if you have one. Or maybe you're dating, or maybe you're thinking about dating. That area is going to improve for you as well. So think about all the reasons why you started this. That is going to be the fuel that drives you to complete this challenge. Okay? And the actions that you take will support your decision. The actions that you take will support your decision. So the decision that you made, your intention that you set for the day, it will bubble down all the way to your actions for the day. When it's time to, for example, if you are going to a party or a social event, or maybe you are home alone and feeling bored, if that's the case, watch yesterday's video, episode number 11, or listen to it on the podcast. And just remember that during this time frame, when we were drinking and now we're not during dry January, your emotions are going to rise and you're going to be feeling them. And there's nothing wrong with that. I promise you, it might feel awful in the moment, but it's going to pass. So if that's you, just know that you're going to be okay, even though you are feeling the stress of your job, the stress of your life. If you're feeling the overbearingness of your boss, of your work, of your deadlines, whatever it is, you're going to be feeling it. And I promise you, it's going to be okay. And in future episodes, I'm going to be giving you some mindfulness tools, more tools for your toolbox to help you handle this even more. So please stick around if that is you, because I've been there. I know what it's like. I definitely drank to help cope with my stress and the things that I was facing because of my demanding job. And it definitely wasn't benefiting me at all, but I couldn't see that. I was blind to the effects of the alcohol and how it was impacting my own life. I was silently hurting all areas of my life because of my wine o'clock habit and my binge drinking on the weekends. So stick around because we are going to talk more about that. But I promise you that you feeling bored or lonely, watch yesterday's episode. I've got some pointers in there, some things that I want you to think about to help you with that, if that is you. And if you are doing a dry-ish January, if that's you, you are also going to set your intention at the beginning of the day. So if you know you have a social event, or if you know that you just want to drink on Saturday or Sunday during the football games, set your daily intention. I will drink 2 beers today. And you've already made your decision. You know that when someone offers you a shot or you see that bottle of whatever it is over there on the shelf, that's not what you intended for the day. You intended to drink 2 beers. You set your intentions. Only you know what you want to do. And then you apply mindfulness to it. You are very mindful as you are drinking it and noticing it and feeling it and telling yourself, rising above the mind chatter, that, hey, this is what I told myself I'm going to do. And I'm going to honor my commitment to myself because I love myself. That is how you're going to stick with your intention for your dry-ish January. So if that's you, that's what I want you to do. Be mindful. Don't let your unconscious thoughts take over. Oh, one more won't hurt. Yes, it will. It will hurt because the next day you might feel shame, regret. You know that it's going to not serve you. So we're just not going to do it. Instead, we're going to hold the course and stay mindful because I know that you can do it if you want to do it. You are stronger than your mind chatter. You are stronger than your mind chatter. All right, you guys. So go back and listen to last weekend's episodes. I know that I will put the links to those down below, but I know you can do this. You can get through this weekend. And when Monday comes, you are going to be and feel so proud of yourself that you did it. I know you can do it. Okay. So follow some of those tips and apply mindfulness every single moment. Remember, you can do this. Overtake your mind chatter. All right, you guys. So I wanted to give you an update now in this second segment of the show here. And I'm going to call it What I'm Loving Now. And every single day, or every single episode, I should say, I want to share one thing that I'm loving, that I'm experiencing in my life, whether it's a product or a book or something. So one thing that I'm loving. And I'm sharing about today the 3-day water fast that I just completed today. And I wanted to give you kind of the rundown for the last 3 days, including today when I broke the fast and what I was feeling and experiencing, how much weight I lost, etc. So I did talk about it for the last 2 days. So if you wanted to go back and check out the segment there about this water fast, it was sponsored by Hay House and Mindy Pelz, Pelz. She has a YouTube channel and a podcast. I think she's fantastic. I love her energy. So go follow her if you want to learn more about her. And she's all about women's health, especially about perimenopause and menopausal hormones and fasting and how to reset our bodies. So this is the longest I've ever been without food. Instead of stopping at 72 hours, I stopped at 82 hours. I went 82 hours without eating. That is over 3 days. So into my fourth day, I didn't eat. So I did eat earlier today. So, into my fourth day, I broke the fast. What? I cannot believe that. But let me just tell you, day 2 was definitely the hardest. Hours 36 through 46, I was mentally strong, but my body was shaky. I mean, I really had to, I felt like I had no energy. I was very lethargic and it was pretty difficult for me. And I think that if you listen to yesterday's episode, you can kind of hear that. And I definitely had low energy and felt very lethargic, even during recording that episode. But Mindy, the person who was running this water fast, she did say that around hour 40, you would have to push through it. And I pushed through it. I didn't cheat. I didn't eat. I had a little bit of black coffee, decaf black coffee, and water. And that is all that I put into my body. I didn't take any vitamins or minerals or anything like that. She recommends against that during this time frame. And she has her reasons, and they all were great reasons why. So I followed her to the T. I did not take any fat bombs. She said you could take some fat bombs if you were feeling really bad, but I decided not to. And she was talking about like MCT oil and keto cups as fat bombs. So like a little bit of, just a little bit of fat, I guess. And I just decided not, I wanted to push through it and see how I really felt. And I noticed heart palpitations yesterday. And when I broke my fast as well on hour 82, so it was around 11 o'clock this morning, when I started to eat, I also felt heart palpitations. I don't feel them now anymore, but like my heart wasn't beating fast because I was checking my heart rate, but I could feel it in my chest. And like I was very aware of my heartbeat. So I did look it up, and she didn't mention anything about that, but I'm buying the book because I want to know more about it, because I'm going to do some more fasting. I don't know about 72 hours, but maybe 2 days or something like that. I did also wanted to see the spiritual benefits. And so during my meditation, what I noticed is that I had no, it it was so much easier for me to not have a lot of wandering thoughts. I was very still in my mind and everything was very clear. I don't know if you know what I mean, if you've ever experienced that, but there wasn't a lot of thoughts that were entering my mind that I had to kind of swipe to the side and notice and swipe to the side. I was just very silent in my mind. And I mentioned that I wanted to find some of the spiritual effects because I'm writing a book. I am going to write a book, but I wanted to know what I was going to write it on. And I really didn't have any epiphanies come to me yet. There's a couple of things, but I didn't have anything that really spoke to me yet. So I'm going to continue to do my meditations and see what comes to me because my goal is to start writing that in the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to keep you all informed on that fun journey. So the third segment of this show is where I share the oracle cards. So let me do that. This is one of my most fun. Oh, and if you guys have any questions about the 3-day, 72-hour water fast, let me know. I enjoyed it, but it was difficult. It was difficult. And like I said, this morning I didn't wake up hungry. So I went an extra 10 hours until I actually felt hungry. Oh, and I forgot to tell you. So how I broke the fast. So before we do this, let me just finish how I broke the fast. I got kimchi and cocoa, hemp seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds. What else did I get? Nuts, almonds, pecans, walnuts, and macadamia nuts. And so that's what she recommended, and that's what I did. And those are all of the prebiotics and the probiotics that I recommend anyway, anybody who's having gut issues. And so that's what I did. I just followed her to the T. I didn't have any bathroom problems with breaking the fast at all. So it was easy to break the fast. And I was kind of sad to break the fast because I was really, I was hungry at hour 82, but I could have gone more. I could have gone more, but I didn't. So I think that 82 hours was long enough. Anyway, I just wanted to share my experience with you. I really did love the experience, and that's why I wanted to create this segment. So what I'm loving now, the things I'm loving now, and sharing that on every single episode. I hope that you will love this segment of the episode. And okay, now let's do this. Okay, so here is the card deck from today. Like I said, I have 50 card decks. So this is Animal Apothecary from Cara Elizabeth. And it is a oracle book and guidebook for manifestation and fulfillment. And the illustrations are really amazing. So this is the card that I pulled today. It's a bird, unknown gift. Okay, so here is the card. For you all that are listening on the podcast, I will put a link down to this so that you can see it as well. There's the front. There's the back. So the front has a bird singing and stars on it, and the bird is sitting on a branch, and it says unknown gift. So let's read about this. So it's a little bit longer than the last couple of days, so stick with me because the message is amazing. Remember, take this message and journal on it if you would like to. Nightingale of Paradise. The Nightingale card comes when you have a profound gift that you are not currently aware of. A great endurance of difficulties leads you to unveiling the diamond within. This card is a gem to receive. Feel honored. There is no other card that foretells such a bounty. This gift is beyond your wildest dreams, and you possess it. Your gift is something that every cell in your body yearns to self-actualize. It is one of your most exciting and fulfilling purposes. This card is not about fixing anything or giving you the perfect solution or guidance to a current obstacle. You receive the honor of this card when grace allows you a small knowing that there is an as yet undiscovered talent within. It may take months or years to reveal this gift, but it is there, and it will come to you as clear as the noonday sun, something your truest self has always longed to actualize. Nightingale's medicine has a special message for you. You are being asked to endure time and uncertainty, for you are still in the night season, little one. Soon you will understand, and you will be able to share your gift with the world. But you must wait, as there is a reason that your gift's greatness needs time to actualize in the material realm. Beyond this, it is too mysterious to explain. Please be patient. A reality of yourself beyond your current depth of awareness awaits you. Keep the faith. You have no idea how much the wait will be worth it. Get excited for the immensity of this gift within. It's big, very big. Beautiful. And I found this prophetic because I didn't get what I really wanted from my meditation regarding my book. So it was like so fitting for me for today. And I hope that you can take something from this message today as well. It's not only speaking to me, but it's speaking to you. And take away what you would like with it, journal on it. I will put this in the show notes down below so you can take a look at it further. I will put the card down in the show notes if you are if you are listening on the podcast. And with that, you all have a wonderful weekend. I know you can do this. Whether you are doing dry January or driest January, set your daily intention, stick with it. It's just a decision and it's so worth it. And I will see you all tomorrow for day number 13. Lucky number 13. I will see you then. Bye for now.